You're nothing and you never will be anything. You're nothing. You're stupid. You're worthless. You're horrible. No one will ever love you. No one will ever like you. You're nothing. You're nothing. You're nothing. You're nothing. You're nothing.
Hey, YouTube! Jack here for a game. I figured I'd answer one of your questions that you guys probably been wondering on. Who the hell is Kevin? But seriously though, who's Kevin? Who's this Kevin? I don't know who Kevin is, guys. Well, I do. No one else does. But I figured I'd answer the question of who is Kevin? I just took off my pants. I mean, to be honest with you guys, there's not a lot you truly know about me. I'm just a dude on the internet. I can be anyone and anything at any time I'd so choose. I can tell you anything, and most of the time you probably shouldn't believe it. But is that the truth? I mean, I'm Jack. This is Jack. If I'm not Kevin and Kevin's not me, then who is Kevin? By the way, if you guys have not done so already, check the link down in the description or the DCSB, because you guys can join my Discord server family that I've created, and I want this to grow as we grow together as an epic team and family. And it's just a nice place to hang out, meet tons of cool people, YouTubers, friends, gamers, readers, eaters. Yeah, you can meet everyone and do anything you want. We add in a lot of rules to keep the entire place safe and nice and family friendly, or well, for the most part. And we also have another update. We also have an update coming today as well. Friday, August 25th. Oh shoot, now you guys know when this was recorded. There's a lot more to this than you guys know, because you guys don't really see the whole inside operations, and maybe I'll take you on that journey someday, or maybe right now. You see, and that's another thing. Time really doesn't pass for you guys. It's, for all you know, this is still Friday when it's actually pretty much Sunday right now. Time doesn't necessarily... It's not a concept you guys really know. I mean, yeah, you guys know what time is, but when it comes to videos, this could literally be recorded a month ago, and you guys would never know. And that's why the internet's a scary place. Or, well, YouTube, in a sense. You know, someone just tried to talk to me on Instagram. You know, this dude sent this dude after me, and I already knew what was going on before it even happened. The guy is like, hey, blah blah blah, do you know this dude and whatever, and I already know that he knew the kid, or who sent, anyways, the dude who sent this kid after me or whatever. And then I tell him to DM me, because I already know what was gonna happen. I told him to DM me because I wanted him to screw up, and yeah, I just wanted him to screw up, pretty much, and he did. He did, because he said the account name of the dude who sent him when I never said it. So some people are really, really, really stupid. Oh man. Generally have no idea where I last left off. Because for you guys, no time has passed, but for me it's actually pretty much Monday right now. So, well, 10:43 p.m. Kevin, let's talk about Kevin. Kevin is, I guess, more or less kind of like a personality, I guess you could call it, or like a, yeah, I guess personality, I guess the best way to explain it. Kevin, basically as humans, well, when we go into our teenhood and whatever, our mind really starts with its development stage rather than, you know, when we're babies and whatever. And it's at this point where we create different types of personalities, you could call it, where we have our sadness, our happiness, and our anger. And most teenagers will actually mostly see their sadness rather than their anger and happiness. But as we do so, we learn about these 3 or even 2 personalities that will eventually guide our life once our brain has finally picked a side and we have chosen a side to basically guide our life. And a lot of people I find nowadays are choosing the sadness and anger rather than the happiness, but that's basically what it is. And for me, I actually don't have a sadness or anger. I have Kevin, and he is my sadness and anger. And I say he is as if he was not me, but basically he's another part of my brain or personality. I hate saying the word personality anyways. Basically, he's me, but not. And he only comes out when my happiness is legitimately gone. Like, no sign of happiness at all. And the issue with Kevin, by the way, I called him Kevin because that was actually my birth name, but I was adopted like 2 months after I was born. So that name was just kind of temporarily given to me. But anyways, my name's Kevin. Hi, how's it going? I mean, I'm Jack. Kevin's not. Anyways, so that's Kevin. He's basically my anger and sadness. And the issue with that is most of my life I've been unhappy, and I hide that with a smile, and I hide that while helping other people. Most people will say, like, yeah, you don't help anyone because you just mope around all the time, but I do help people, and most of the time people don't actually realize how I help people or how the things I do or say make sense to anybody, which is another part of what I have to deal with when helping others. You know, I have to deal with a lot of backslash that will come, a lot of hate and meaningful stuff being told right away after I try to help someone, but most of the time the things I say to these people do help. You know, there's a 1% type of person who just, they have to help themselves rather than no one else can help them. So anyways, that's just part of how I help people, and it's dealing with all that hate and backlash that comes before my help actually helps them. It stays inside of me because I had the bottle, and I bottle everything inside. I bottle in all my anger and hate all my anger and sadness because I always wanted to try and make people smile the best I could. And I hide everything behind my smiles. Or, well, when I have to smile anyways. So all that anger and sadness was combined into a personality named Kevin. And when Kevin comes out, it's a very, very, very scary and horrifying time. Because it's not good. Because when you're full of anger and sadness that you've held inside yourself forever, it's very scary. Because Kevin literally has the power to kill me in a snap or kill someone else in a snap. Because he basically has no control over his anger or sadness. Because that's what he is. He's the embodiment of my anger and sadness. Which is why the day Georgia broke up with me, the next day I don't remember saying the things I said about, you know, how I was going to kill myself and stuff like that, because that technically was not me. I mean, it physically was me, but technically wasn't me. And that's very scary, because when Kevin does come out, I don't know what's happening. I just kind of blank out from the world, I suppose, and then that just happens, and I wake up or whatever, it's like, oh shit, this happened, and now somehow I have a big cut on my hand or something, or there's like stab marks in the walls, or punch marks, I don't know, stuff like that. And yeah, I did say I am unhappy most of the time in my life. I hide it with a smile, and I try to stay positive, and I try to make everyone else stay positive as well, because I want everyone else to be happy, and I don't want people to go down the same path I was forced to go down to. And that's why I have YouTube and stuff, because I know I seem very mellow and shallow and stuff like that, but I try to push positivity as much as I can. If someone's feeling down or whatever, I try and talk to them, even though most of the time the things I say don't make sense to anyone, and then they just get more angry, block me, leave me, whatever. But most of the time after that, it will help fix them, and it's just, it's hard. It's really, really hard to explain how that all works, but I just find it's a lot better than getting drugs or something, because those things will physically fuck up your head, and that's not what you want. Now, what about those pills I was talking about a long time ago? Those pills that I took for my acne. Well, those fucked up my head really badly, actually. I didn't want to admit how bad it was, but basically I was super, super depressed. And, you know, with Georgia and everything, you know, she would be like, you don't care about me and stuff like that. And I would seem like I don't care because I was just super depressed from these pills, and it just brought my mood down so much. And I never want to have to do that again, because it was horrible trying to, like, keep her happy while trying to, like, literally not burst out crying for no reason or get super mad and stuff. So that was a really hard time in the relationship. And that went on for about a month, maybe two, but probably just about a month. And it was just really bad because it was kind of pushing her away when I was trying to keep her as close as I could. And it was just a really, really hard time to deal with, which also made it worse to deal with because it was just super hard, and the things I was doing and not doing were just not what I would call the best for someone like me to do. And it's just the fact to try to keep her happy.
as much as I could, rather than, you know, explain what these pills are doing and even stopping them, because I wanted to change my appearance to, I guess, look more fitting for everybody. Because I don't like to accept what I look like, you know. I'm not okay with what I look like. It's who I am, it's whatever, but yeah. So most of the time I'm not really a happy person, and then Georgia came into my life and she really brought me up to my happiness level, and it was just the best time ever, and I wanted to have the best time ever for videos and stuff, and I was even going to move to California like I've been saying too, which is going to be awesome. Then she left. Then Kevin came back. And Kevin did a lot of shit. Then Kevin left. And then I was forced to just kind of release everything from myself, I suppose. All the anger and sadness. And over time, I've been doing that. Now I'm just kind of a shell, I suppose. I have emotion, but not a lot of emotions, I suppose. Then again, I'm not keeping everything bottled in again, because that was torture. But I can't really explain my feelings. I can't explain if I'm sad, happy, or mad at this current moment. I'm like, right now, I have no idea. I'm like all three. Like, I can burst out crying right now, I could punch my screen, or I could just start laughing for no reason. You know, it's bad, but it's just, I posted a thing on Instagram if you want to go check it out, but basically, I know who I am, what I need, blah, 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 blah. And with that being said, there is a storm coming. A big one. And I want to know if you guys are with me or against me. That's about it. So, I don't know if you guys want to be with me or against me on this, but this storm will not be pretty. And hopefully its benefits will benefit us all. Because I want to do this for all of you. And me. But everybody. It's going to be a very, very hard thing to do. No one knows what it is but me. We just got to manage to do this together as a team. I'm not crying. Nope, not crying. Nope, not anyways. Whew! You can tell like I'm like starting to shake now. Anyways, this is just the storm is coming, okay? We just got to try to do this together. As a team. As a team. A team. Team. Alright? Don't let me fall alone. Pick me back up. No, I'm just kidding. I'll pick you all back up. Don't worry. I'm here for all of you no matter what happens in life. Just know that I'm never going to kill myself. I mean, never say never, but I don't plan on killing myself ever. If that makes more sense. Just, let's do this together. It's a team, alright? We can do this. As long as we connect properly and do the best we can.